John 1, verses 1 to 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. John 1, verses 1 to 5.
Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Sitting at home when you're in your car. Is a man Mona Joe? No matter if you get far. Is a man Mona Joe? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. Is a man Mona Joe? The best show this side of the sea. Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Sitting at home when you're in your car. Is a man Mona Joe? No matter if you near far. Is a man Mona Joe? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. The best show this side of the sea. Is the man Mona Show? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe? Is a man named Mona Joe? Is a man Mona Joe?
And grand rising, great day to all of you. Grand rising, good morning to each and every one of you. This is the MacMan Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, WKRA 92.7. FM has our license until 2026. We'd like to also welcome our listeners in Champaign, Illinois, WRFU 104.5 on your FM dial. And to all of you that are listening, no matter whether you're in your cars, your places of business, wherever you have given us this opportunity to come and share with you on this wonderful, wonderful day. It's right now, it's 3 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. And we're just going to get right with things in just a couple of seconds. This is the MacMan Morning Show. And grand rising to each and every one of you. It's a wonderful opportunity to be back. I told y'all I was coming back. And let me put this out here. First of all, let me call the roll. I'd like to say good morning to Deacon Alvin Moore, who's being well taken care of and looked out and everything by his wonderful children, Ms. Sharon Reed, and to Brother Anthony Reed, Apostle Anthony Reed, that are looking after Mr. Dr. Deacon Moore, who has a wonderful family, wonderful, great family. We'd like to say good morning to Diane Black. Talk about Diane in a couple seconds. So all of you that are here, forgive me. For all of you that are here, it's just wonderful. Meredith Hammer. I'd say good morning to you, Judge, Your Honor, and to Commissioner Belcher, Kiana Belcher. I just speak it in existence because I found out that if you support Representative-elect Justin Crosby, to Senator-elect Teresa Isom, let me call her Senator-elect Dupree. Ooh, there's a lot of folks out. Let's see who else. And to all of you all that They said that they have. I haven't gotten the full uh, count yet. They have not counted the absentee ballots. We don't know. I can't call it right now, but they declared victory. I believe it will be. The Mississippi Senate has been broken of their full supermajority. It's over. They got to negotiate now. And that's a wonderful move. I'd like to say congratulations to all of you that worked hard. Pastor Brenda Anderson and her crew out there working for Diane Black. And for those of you that have supported this ticket, North Mississippi has put a mark on the calendar, on the map, I say. They worked real hard and got victory. Oh, they hot down in Jackson. The Republicans say, we're still fighting. I mean, we're still fighting, and we're going to fight for the cause of the orange man that lives in the White House. They didn't say that. They didn't say, excuse me, they didn't say that exactly, but that's what they wanted to say. So I said it for them. I'd like to say grand rising to the next U.S. Senator from the state of Mississippi, to Miss Priscilla Williams Teal. The word is out there in the internet streets. People are listening to you. You all help and support Miss Teal. And all of you all. I mean, it's been something. It's been a whirlwind. And I'm just glad that we had a part in it, brother. Representative-elect Crosby. We told them that you're going to win. See, they didn't believe me, see. And thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Diane Black. Let's talk about Diane Black right quick. Good morning to you and to your wonderful father. The votes have not all been counted. And I don't know if they can't see through envelopes. We don't know who the voters are. And I'm not going to talk like I'm conceding, because we don't know what's in those envelopes. We don't know what's in. We don't know. We just don't know. And until they can officially declare the race, and I'm looking on the decision desk headquarters page as we're talking, and I don't see. And they still have the same totals as they had. Now, they have a certain time that they have to let all absentee ballots and things like that come in with the postmark of the 4th. And they have to sort out some things. But right now, Diane is still trailing about 350 votes behind her opponent. They scanned the Republican Party because this sweep that happened, and it hit Mississippi. They say, y'all think it just was red? Y'all didn't look at Mississippi. See, they never look at Mississippi, but the McMahon Morning Show always put Mississippi on our hearts. Brother Justin Crosby, Justin, not Jason, it's Justin Crosby. That's what I said there. And they have not called this race as of yet. On the official side, but we know that victory is coming. We want to thank him for the opportunity to present him on the McMahon Morning Show. Now, that's why I have said that okay, let me see who this is. Well, thank you. Finally got a chance to catch your program. Okay, well, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to all of you that are in the chat, even those of you that are in the bushes. You know, all of our folks are sometimes in the bushes and everything, and we appreciate them because they have various occupations and everything. And I'm glad that you all came. The door is always open for those that would like to come in. Listen, I've contacted a new stream service. I want StreamYard to hear this, because they raggedy and they treated us terrible. Well, we have a new streaming service that we're going to be trying out, and it's going to be coming out tomorrow. and probably much reasonable. But we're here, and we need your support. I'm gonna say this again. Roland Martin told me at the Democratic convention. He says, James, he says, listen. He says there's nothing wrong with you asking for support because one, we're not mainstream TV. We're not the big boys. They got a lot of resources, commercials and everything and all kind of deals and everything. And those of us that are independent, that are out here that have got the word out. How do you think that the election went how it went? The news was talking crazy. They was talking against the Democratic candidates, and they even was rooting for that crazy lady in Virginia. Just because she's black does not mean she's right. I'm gonna say it again. That don't mean that you fit our community just because you better ask Tim Scott over there in South Carolina. You can be skin folk, but not kinfolk, as they say. We're gonna leave that part out there. But we brought candidates here. We brought Diane Black. We brought Reginald Griffin. We brought Justin Crosby to the table. Those that we even extended the invitation. We extended the invitation to everybody. And these are the ones that came forth, and these are the ones Diane, don't you give up hope. I'm gonna tell you, you ran a excellent race. You stood up for what's right. It is not over. Let them say it is, because you could win by one vote. I know it. All you got to do is just look. I don't care if you win by 1 or 101. So we're not giving up, and you're a very vital part to the community. Keep your head up, because you made significant gains. 96,000 votes this woman got in the last election for Congress in the 1st Congressional District. You can't just turn your back on that. Somebody heard her. And I have my opinions, and I want and see, just because we won, I'm not going to give the Democratic Party a honeymoon. Y'all better get your stuff together and get yourselves together. This victory is a victory. Yeah, it gave us some breathing room to do what? To start selecting the people we need to send to Congress. Just because you're a friend of a congressperson or you're this or you're that don't mean that you're the best candidate. We need somebody that's going to be extraordinary, somebody that's going to get out there and stand up truly for what we are asking you to stand up for. So in other words, those of you that are going to be running for something, we're going to be having a town hall for the candidates. The McMahon Morning Show is planning this in a central location in the 1st Congressional District. I'm not messing with the 2nd. Okay. They can handle their own. But up here, we need to make sure that we make the right decision. So I'm going to invite the candidates to a forum. You have to wait. Let me see what y'all talk about. What you talking about here? Okay, I'll be back. I have to buzz my food in. Oh, okay. Okay. You must got DoorDash or something. I don't know. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now, let me bring you up to speed about the McMahon Morning Show. We didn't talk about everybody and everything and neglected to talk about what's getting ready to. Yes, we got a new streaming service that we're going to try. Okay, and they gave us a reasonable kind of way. So I got to put everything together. I wanted to come on here today to let StreamYard know you're not stopping anything. You didn't stop nothing. And the censoring or whatever you thought because we were supporting the candidates that we were. Oh yeah, I got the news. Or political, sometimes it'll do such a, this is free speech. And this is a broadcast. This is our morning show. This is People Morning Show. And yes, I've lodged my complaint, and I know that y'all trying to give me offers and everything. I don't want your offers. I'm going to take my ball and go on by my business. Okay, because you know something, you're not going to stop independent media. They couldn't stop us, folks. Every day we were talking, and they say, oh, well, the count says 6, it says 5, these many viewers. There are people that look at and watch this show every day that don't have to acknowledge that they are part. I don't have no memberships. I didn't hold nobody to feet to the ground that you got to pay every month or all of that. You turn on at 9 o'clock, the MacMan Morning Show is on. They go Pam G and Candle Dessert Lounge. God bless. Hey, and Jessica's on her way, y'all. So I'm just saying that no, I'm not here to fuss, but we were stifled for 2 weeks. We were blocked. I was gone and couldn't broadcast for 5 days. And then there's a dispute about my services. Another topic I don't even want to talk about that because God gonna handle it. But in the midst of all of that, I got to keep our show going. We got to keep our morning show going. And in the midst of the campaign and rooting and saying what we're saying and getting the word out, they want to kind of sideswipe a brother. Well, you stop not crying and whining, but this is the way. Let me explain something. YouTube does not pay me. StreamYard does not pay me. We paying StreamYard. When we raise, and what you donate kept this broadcast on for almost 2 years. There are people that are behind the scenes that they can't really say, but then still in all, it's not a mass of finances coming in, not hollering about it. You got to crawl before you walk. Well, I'm crawling, I'm up, I'm wobbling, and that means that I'm moving ahead. 2 years we've been on the radio and on the broadcast. 2 years we have been broadcasting. Same message, same foundation. We're here for inspiration and information. That's what we're here for. I can't knock the people that have. I hope that I've helped somebody. I hope that I moved along and helped with bringing the awareness to people about the political situation that's going on, not just in my region, but all over, from Illinois all the way to Texas, from Florida all the way to New York, from there to LA. When different people call and ask us for our assistance to put something out on the air, and even when people come and they don't have a whole lot of money about their commercials or something, we have mercy. But then you know something, when it comes down you having a need, now I'm not saying that I'm doing something for you to do for me, but when you see a person that has helped or somebody that has reached out that has helped you, there's nothing wrong with showing your gratitude by helping them too. Now, I'm not coming on here begging for no money. I'm not coming on here begging like I'm a televangelist or something. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put up there, and we do need your support to make this next move. We paid StreamYard. They locked our controls. They will not give me an explanation of why. If I violated something, which I have not, they should have said something. No notifications, no emails. Oh, but we got nothing. No technical nothing. So I'm letting them know, and I know y'all hear me because I see everybody here. I'm just letting them know that the ball game is over with them, and it's time to move to new quarters. I'm not going to allow anybody to keep us from broadcasting, because you know why? We are effective. We're effective. We are effective. Right in the middle of our campaign season, they go, they cut us, and they could try to knock us down, and they try to take our audience away. They don't know the people that know us here. MacMan Morning Show has been. We went from the morning takeover to the MacMan Morning Show. We've upset some people in the Democrat and Republican parties. Those that know me, those that don't know me, I don't care. I'm here for the freedom of my folks, and we're not turning back. Black businesses, white businesses, small businesses, those that deal and have dealings with us, people that are of different persuasions that ask for assistance. I'm not going to turn you away. That's my job as a journalist. I can't even get our co-host, Brother Lee Mack, on. I know he's hot, but I can't even put him in the system. They did this to us. Why did they wait until the hot heat of the campaign? They knew we were reaching people for Diane Black. They knew we were reaching people for Mr. Crosby. They knew we were reaching for Senator Jackson. Now, there's some that won we were promoting, but we didn't get a chance to promote, but they won too. I'm not against Miss Isom. I want to let you all know I'm not against that lady. If the plan was to get that seat, she got that seat. That's well. Serve your constituents. Honeymoon is over. There is no honeymoon because you got to run in 2 more years. You got to hold on to the seat, and we got to help you to hold on to the seat. See, you just ain't do it by yourself. Somebody had to vote you in. And when you forget about the voters, they going to forget about you. I'm not just aiming that at her. I'm just talking about anybody. Now, those of you that are on here right now, in order for us to make this move, we're gonna have to put something up. I need your help, and it ain't gonna kill y'all. I'm not asking. I just don't have it right now. If I had it, I wouldn't be. I mean, and if we had everything going, we can't even play a commercial because they locked everything down. Help us to make this move. Tomorrow morning, we'd be on the new site. Your gift, donation, whatever it is welcome and graciously appreciated. Right on the screen. If you don't have Cash App, find somebody that does and help us. I can't tell you what to give, what to put on your heart to give, but you can give and to help us. There's a lot of crying that you could do and a lot of belly aching, but we keep going. They're gonna knock us down. They're gonna slide us to the side because we're making rumblings and news and information that they're not doing. We're reaching people that they wish they could reach. We're upsetting the status quo, as they say. Yeah, they nervous. They get me, man, why you talking about us? We supposed to be black people. No, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Oh, Mr. James, why you calling people the cracker and this and that and the other? Because you know something, if you're a racist, you should be called what you are. I don't get along with everybody, but then when you blatantly racist and here we are almost 35 days into a shutdown of the government and we not supposed to say anything. Oh, we're dumb. We're stupid. We're going to take his word for it. Oh, everything is just going to be magically, the economy is going to just magically just strengthen and be good. You can't just, and this fool sound like a fool. And he take us for a fool. But when we broadcast and when we start reporting on the antics that he has, I'm sick of talking about him. It's time for him to go to jail. He going this time. You better believe it. And they should lock him up for treason. This is treason. You got the whole country on edge. But on Tuesday, not even just the night, he was through at 3:30, 4 o'clock. He was through because them votes was in. He couldn't. There's no way they could have made up anything because the early vote knocked him out the box. Mississippi, congratulations for what you did. We still got to get. Y'all got off your ass. I sure said that. It's terrible. You got to say that, but they did though. Boy, they got Mississippi in the national news. Ooh, they knocked him off. Keep it up. We got to keep it up. We got to now, when the 2 years come up for the House, we need to take the House and the Senate from them and the governor's house. Y'all might have to get a seance or somebody go in there and get them bad spirits out of there. You know, they had them slaves in the backyard and all that old stuff. That's what they tell me. That's alleged. But you know, it was some slaves working up in their governor's mansion. Got their bow ties on with their white coats. Like the heat of the night. Would you like you some cool refreshment? And the man from Amen, y'all know the man from Amen on the heat of the night. The original movie was Sidney Poitier. The man that played Deacon, the old Deacon on Amen with the man that played that wrote Never Can Say Goodbye. He wrote that Clifton Davis. Clifton Davis and the old man that was on Amen and Bishop the bishop over there in Chicago that was on there. He was Reverend Johnny. He was a real preacher, little boy. He was the one that's over there that God had the church over there where Sweet Holy Spirit is. Bishop Hudson, forgive me, Bishop, for Bishop Hudson was on there as little Johnny with the little glasses on. He was the little preacher. They was going to replace Deacon Fry. Was going to replace the preacher with little Johnny and made little Johnny wash his car. Little Johnny could preach too back then. Old William Hudson could preach back then. He was the boy wonder back then in them days. But God bless you, Bishop at the Powerhouse of Chicago. I'd like to say hello to the Powerhouse of Lambert, Mississippi. That's Reverend Robert Griffith. I'd like to say good morning to you, sir, and all of y'all folks down there in Quitman County. Now, it is right now 25 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. I hope and pray that we can move away from this and go back to our time, get our commercials back on, our ads, our displays, everything that we need. We're going to have. I had to shop around to um, to to get what we need to get. Forgive me. I don't know why this thing is acting up today. All right, behave, sir. Behave. It's terrible. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can. Oh Lord, I don't got it. Snap, crackling, and pop. So we're going to wait a minute. Hold on, folks. Screen and you'll see our cash app. And we make this move. Now you'll be surprised at what we need. I want you to see the goodness of all of you that are here. If you support us, if we did anything good that you like, give us we're asking your donation to be um, sent to Mag Media 3, $Mag Media 3, and you can help us make this jump. I'm handicapped. I can't do what I want to do, but I'm gonna say what I want to say. Y'all just keep it. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all don't see me. I'm gonna come up. I think pull this up. There I am. I'm here, and we'll be going on camera. We can is the dashboard is much easier. We can do some new things. See, when one want another wheel, and they've been hoodwinking and bamboozling people on StreamYard forever, and I'm about sick of seeing this duck sitting up here, and they won't let us put our. I'm glad that they just let us have this back screen of it, but it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna move forward now. I want to say this. Y'all get ready and get prepared because we're getting ready to go into the holiday season. And with the not knowing whether people will receive their benefits, we got to help them. There are several organizations, there's a couple of organizations that we're not a 501c3, we're an actual business, but there's some people that we partner with, like the Favor Foundation of DeSoto County, that will help families and children to have a decent holiday. Now, this man, see, he's worse than Scrooge. He ain't even gonna get the props that Scrooge got because he don't believe in nothing. And have y'all seen Darkwing Duck or the Rich Duck, whatever that is? Scrooge McDuck. That's his name. That's what Donald Trump reminds me of. Scrooge McDuck. He just greedy for attention and all those things. No, we're going to continue to do what we do. We will continue to do what we do as long as God will allow us to do it. So the MacMan Morning Show is switching to a new live server that can help us with our needs and make sure that we do what we do. And I'm just thankful and I'm grateful for all of you all. So y'all just hang on. It ain't going to be like this. It's going to be a brand new Friday. So I want you all just to look at the screen. I'm going to say it one more time. We need your assistance. And you'll be happy that you did. If I had, I wouldn't ask. And that don't mean that I wouldn't ask, but then they say a closed mouth won't get fed. I'm not hungry, but I need to get a new point where we can broadcast. Wait a minute. Where we can broadcast. That's the important thing. You can't run a commercial. You don't have a signal. You can't do things that you need to do if you don't have a signal. So let's just get the signal. Wait a minute, Jesus. Okay. Let's just get the signal going. Let's get things up and running, and that's what we're going to do. MacMan After Dark is going to come once we get over this hump. We're going to be fine. Thank you all for what you've done. Let me talk about some things real quick before we shift around. And this man is so mad. He's so mad from Tuesday. And folks, I mean, you really, everybody around the country that voted got out there and vote. I mean, they wore them out. Vote 2-1. Oh, those are just places with no. The Republicans voted against them too, and they nervous too. Now they talking about opening up the government, get rid of the filibuster, and just do what we do. And them folks is looking like, Miss A man, you already got us looking stupid. Hmm? You already got us looking stupid. Listen, I don't do many sports, but I have to bring this up. There's a young man that passed away that played for the Dallas Cowboys. Young man. I'm trying to get it up now. I mean, it's amazing. Don't y'all think you got all kind of life and time to live? Because those graves are short, long, young, old, rich, and poor. And I saw this. I wanted to bring it up because, you know, I got a lot of Dallas fans that listen to the MacMan Morning Show. It said that the Dallas Cowboy defensive end Marshawn Keelan has passed away. They say Keelan he was the second round pick. He came out of Western Michigan, and he was the second pick out of the 2024 draft. He just got on. Let me wait a minute, make sure. Yeah, this is his first round. It would be his first round. They say that the Dallas defensive end Marshawn Keelan passed away on Thursday morning. He was 24 years old. The Cowboys released a statement on Thursday morning confirming Keelan's passing but it hadn't came through quite clear yet, according to the representative. It says it with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys share that Marshawn Keelan was tragically passed away, according to what they're saying. According to a written statement, Marshawn was beloved teammate and member of our organization, and our thoughts and prayers regarding him are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family. They didn't mention the boy's mamas and his family, but they mentioned Catalina, the girlfriend. Okay. Frisco police and fire rescue, Colon County Medical Examiner's Office, and the Texas Department of Public Safety did not have a comment on it as of now. Keelan's agent is not saying anything, and they're just saying that they're shattered that his client passed away. We don't know what's going on. We're going to have to wait for the medical examiner's report, but we're going to keep our eyes on that. That's a young man. And something's you got to be careful. Something's not that anybody has done anything, but it's some mysterious things going on, and they need to work that out. Nancy Pelosi is getting ready to retire from Congress. I think she sees the light, and she's hanging on to fight just as long enough so that they can get the man that's orange in the White House out of there. She's announced her retirement after decades of being in the fight in Congress and leading up to the top spot. She was minority leader, assistant minority leader, I think, at one time, and reached the heights of being the first woman to receive the mantle of Speaker of the House. And, you know, she announced her retirement. You know, her husband was tragically attacked by some MAGA people. They went in her house while she was away, and they attacked him. And, you know, and that's sad that they did that to him. And, you know, and the orange man ain't got no kind of sense. But Nancy Pelosi, a true warrior, activist, congressperson who fought for California's district, her California district, she made sure and had a good influence in Proposition 50 being passed on Tuesday. We salute the emeritus Speaker of the House of Representatives, Miss Nancy Pelosi. Well deserved. She served well, and it's wonderful that that happened. The new mayor of New York City elect is shaking some things up. The New York City Fire Commissioner has resigned right after Mandani, Mr. Mayor Mandani, Mayor-elect Mandani got into office. They got nervous. You see how people are? Do y'all see how people are? They so nervous now. They say, "Oh well, we can't." Hey, Miss Samantha and Kevin's wife, Miss Samantha, the Ashleys are here. All right. Don't you find that strange that they don't all of a sudden they hollering about they want to move out of New York because they can't do the dirt that they've been doing. They know they got to pay up, so they're gonna go down there with Donald Duck down there in Florida. I hope somebody get down in Florida and straighten out, make where they gonna run from and hide. They trying to hold the Epstein files. Look at the derogatory things. They always, hey, Penelope, they always doing something. Yeah, when the minute, yeah, they always do. They, and I know that if maybe the man say, okay, well, hey, let the man needs a new, he needs to, he can pick his own people. You're right, Penelope, in government. Because when the new mayor came in, they said, we don't want you to be fire chief no more. I couldn't say nothing. And then, we want to do something else. Either I accept it or reject it, or whatever the case may be. And in government, you work at the whims of the executive or the person that hired you. Okay. Now, saying that, we're rooting for, and we hope and pray that things will be well. But Tuesday's election showed us something, folks. If we stick together and get off our behinds and vote, really, just get up, do your duty. And do you see what happened when you do your duty, Mississippi? Do you see y'all got these Republicans mad? They hot, but they shouldn't be, because it should be balanced. A majority, but what you got a super majority for? And that sounds crazy to me. That means you're going to make sure that nothing gets through. But now you got to do some negotiating, Mr. Lieutenant Governor, and the rest of y'all. Y'all got to do some negotiating. Y'all got to sit down at the table with the opposition. You should be that way always. Mm-hmm. We need a new governor, new lieutenant governor. We need a treasurer. We need an agriculture secretary. We need attorney general. We need a state auditor, because this guy has weaponized his office against the people. And he says he believes in the Trump way of life. Now, I'm nervous. Why you got to be like that? That means that he's a racist. Trump is a racist, evil pedophile. So you mean to tell me you'll go with a racist pedophile, the man that messing with the children, that it don't make no sense. They ain't hiding nothing, because they told on him already. And them people got the names of the folks that fooled around with him. So it's going to come out. Trump, you a pedophile. You and your partner. And you nervous now because you know they going to send you straight to prison. You messing with people, and they ought to arrest every ICE agent, every whatever agent they had on there. Get the personnel files and find out that y'all need to go. How you going to obey an order to turn yourself? Y'all, all of them should have quit. The law says and the oath says that you got to uphold the Constitution. They never said whoop nobody. Now, back in the day when my ancestors was back in the day, and they considered us 3/4 of men and human beings, well, we were treated like dogs. It ain't going on now. Injustice anywhere is injustice. It's just, you got injustice going on down there in Greene County at the prison. Mm-hmm. MDOC. Everywhere. The best deterrent for the crime wave that they say that was happening in Memphis, people don't come to Mississippi because they know if they get in trouble, they know that they ain't getting out. Good deterrent. Stop people from doing craziness. They ain't gonna stop crime all the way. But they thinking now you get in Mississippi system, you in here, they might lose you. Put you in the swamp somewhere out there with the panels and things and the bears. They got monkeys. I don't know if they got all the monkeys. The diseased monkeys. Why in the state of Mississippi did a crash happen and you got unmarked animal, livestock, or whatever animal, that disease that they had in the laboratory or going to a laboratory, got all kind of diseases in it. All of a sudden it crashes and it goes out into the area and all them trees and stuff in Mississippi, and they going up in the black. The one couple of people shot a couple of them monkeys. They got all kind of diseases, just like in Wuhan, China. They said it was a bat or something else that got it loose, and the COVID happened. Y'all better watch these folks. That's why we need to. Well, that's why we need to be grateful that we had the election like we had it, to show people we're not stupid and dumb. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. I think that no, she didn't get arrested. I don't think she got arrested. No, they shot, because it's either the monkey scratch you or get at a kid or something, and they gonna die anyway from what they got. That monkey was dead. I shot him too. Sure will. Sure will. What has it infected? They didn't tell anybody anything. There were no placards on the trucks, biohazard or nothing. They just come through Mississippi and just come through here. But then the monkeys got loose. So we got monkeys loose. We got people that want to see hangings. That's what Cindy Hyde Smith says. She wants to see the hanging. Put her in the front row. That's the senator that the new senator, Miss Teal, is going to take her spot. If they wise enough. Democratic Party, let me say something. Get a candidate that can win and that can really win and that will put some skin in the game. Mm-hmm. Y'all better look at the totals of just pull the numbers for once in your lives. Y'all don't pull no numbers. That's the sad part about the party. They don't really pull no, because if you pull the numbers, you go to where your votes are. Why go somewhere where your votes aren't there? You glad about what? That they arrested the woman, Penelope, for shooting the monkey? Penelope said that they said, but now Penelope says this. Wait a minute, let me show it. They said that the woman who shot the monkey got arrested. And you said you glad that she got arrested? Why? The monkey was diseased. Had all kind. Oh, that they didn't arrest. Okay, thank you. I'm about to say, monkey come up, get the hollering and can on, jump on your back, scratch you or whatever, you be dead. God forbid. Oh, I understand. Now let me run this down to y'all again, because I don't see nothing on our device. I'm asking for those of you that really like our show, which is a lot of y'all that do. And if you feel, yes, ma'am, I see you, Penelope, I got that. And we need your assistance. I'm not here to beg and or anything. I don't have anything to send back to you other than good quality broadcasting that we're going to have. And we're going to get on this new site. And it's going to really improve that. You'll see tomorrow. It won't be like this. You'll have your commercials. You'll see my face. Brother Lee will be back. You know, we'll be back. He's coming back anyway, but we're trying to leave these ducks here where they need to be. Leave StreamYard right where they are, because they're not serving the purpose. And when I reached and did the research on the satellite company, the company that puts out our signal, it was really much reasonable, and we were paying inflated prices. Check your agreements with these people if you're in broadcasting. But anyway, we need your assistance, large or small, whatever it is. I can't tell you what to give. I have no idea. But you know something? When we made an appeal, somebody met that appeal. I was happy to get the response. It wasn't the amount. It's the response. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And it's hard for folks. But if you got a couple of dollars that you get, there's never anything extra. Help the McMahon Morning Show. I guarantee you will not regret it. Ask the people that we've helped, and we're going to keep helping them. When you help. God needs us to be able to help each other. We got to help each other. I'm going to say it again. We got to help each other. It makes no sense to live on the island by yourself. You're just there by yourself. You ain't doing nothing. You don't have to. But then there are people out there that really enjoy our broadcast, and we bring stories and information that mainstream will not bring to you. It right now, 45 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock in the AM in the Central Time Zone. This is the McMahon Morning Show. We're getting our thing together here, but I'm going to take a quick break. Give me about 30, 40 seconds. I'll be right back. This is the MacMan Morning Show. I got to do something real quick. Let's take an intermission. We'll be right back.
It's the MacMan Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the MacMan Morning Show. No matter if you get far. It's the MacMan Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the MacMan Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the MacMan Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the MacMan Morning Show. No matter if you near far. It's the MacMan Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the MacMan Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the MacMan Morning Show. 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 It's the MacMan.
All right, we're back on the MacMan Morning Show. Hold on. It sure is. I'm back. I just got a phone call from someone that supports us in the bushes. Thank you very much for reaching out to us. We surely do appreciate you here on the MacMan Morning Show. It is right now 47 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. If you had to be there at 9:30, you know you're late. Y'all be careful driving out there. I'm still feeling good about this. I'm still feeling good about the results of the election because it was mission accomplished, folks. And it really helped to see. It was really hope. It brought a lot of hope to you when you see it's working together. And I love seeing them Republicans face all of the evil doings that they did, and the people that they stood up for. And we're still praying for Jamaica. Jamaica still needs aid and help, folks. I got to get, and see, that's why when we get our system up, we're going to get our system going and up, we can present the things that we need to do. They do need our help in Jamaica. And and we were going to bring on a couple of people that live there and have roots there to tell us exactly. They sent us some video. We couldn't present it, but we're gonna be all right, y'all. We're gonna be all right. God gonna open up a door, and it's gonna be fine. And I just thank you for your good intentions, for all the things that you all are doing. You just don't know how glad I am and how happy I am to be the host of the MacMan Morning Show. It is a joy to get here every day and to be able to do what we do, and do it with consistency, you know. And it's just wonderful. It's exciting to know that we can bring you news and information from around the country right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. I'd like to say hello to wait a minute, I had it here. I can't find my note. Okay. To our dear friends all over the country. I want to say hey to our friends in Alaska and dealing with the orange man that lives in the White House, y'all. Y'all watch them folks, because this, you know, the devil's busy and we ain't worried about him. I want to say happy anniversary, happy birthday to my dear best friend, the king of the bike. He's the chairman of a little organization. I can't tell you what it is right now, but ain't no secret society. But to Elder Bert Kennerson, my dear friend for many who really been there for me. Man, happy birthday, belated. I said it yesterday, but you, my dear friend, man, and Godspeed. You come a long way. When the devil thought that he had you, man, God has you. Hello, Miss Parker. How are you? It's good to see all of you all here. Y'all know that the Miss Parker is the NAACP president down there, and she she's fighting hard and got a lot of things that are going on. We all do, but we need to breathe and just don't exhale. You just a little bit. You ain't got to blow it all, like that. And we're gonna make it, y'all. Hold on, hold on. I got an inspirational word that I want to share later on tomorrow. But watch and see what God is getting ready to do for us when He opens up this door for us. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. I just gotta. Okay. See, this it's some just how you get a quickening. Y'all don't know nothing about all that. Yeah. But see, somebody just blessed us, and I want to thank. I don't know if I have permission to do this, but I'm going. I thank you. See, there's the little bitty things that happen. I want to thank a dearest friend of our show. Uh, these are Jessica's folks here. And almost put a that's Miss Miranda Sharks. Thank you, Miranda, for your gift. I ain't gonna tell y'all what she gave us, but I want to thank her. See, you know something, you never know, and what you did almost got us to half of what we. If we just eat a couple more twos and threes, we'll be there. We'll be. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing yet. I thank you. I thank you very much, Miranda, for what you have done. You didn't have to be nice, but I appreciate everybody. I like to thank Deacon Alvin Moore and Apostle Anthony Reed and the Reed family. I want to thank you all for your support. All of y'all that have support, whether you're here in attendance or whether you give something, it's all right. But if you pray for us, please do. Because there's some evil folks out there that don't want us to report and everything. Just support us. It don't cost you nothing to hit like. It doesn't hit you. You can subscribe to us. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Tell somebody about what we're doing. We're gonna keep going and we're gonna move forward because you know why? There's a blessing with your name on it. It's a blessing with my name on it. And when God get through blessing them folks, I ain't got to be jealous of nobody. I ain't got to be mad and upset. Oh, they got everything, and I ain't got nothing. No, the same God that they serve. I'll tell you this: He got more than enough for me. Once He gets through with everybody, He got more than enough for us. And I want to thank you. Listen, we got about 3 more minutes on this circuit. What you see now, you will not see tomorrow. We're going to be on a new streaming service. Our that I need. Sometimes you don't have everything that you need. You got to talk the whole broadcast. Yeah, they say, yeah, you already do that already. Okay, wait, who is it? Mr. I don't know, Mr. Who that is, but welcome to the show. Okay, it's going to be exciting. We're going to be on our new stuff on tomorrow, and y'all just get ready for it. I want to thank all of you for everything that you have done. If you have $1 or $2, it'll help. We almost at where we need to be, and I want to thank you, Miss Starks, Miss Miranda, for what you've done. Y'all can help her. Why don't y'all follow suit? You never know. It could be the $2 that you want to send me, $1 or something. You never know. We can reach our goal. Say, man, I'm gonna send what you got. It'll be all right. Did he switch your name? That's Miranda, y'all. He switched your name. That's Solomon, your son, right? Tell me I'm right. I can't reach you right now, but you can put it in there. Am I right about that? Your son's name, Solomon, right? Okay, wait, it's Miranda. Okay, now your son switched it. That's his name, Solomon, right? Put it in the chat. I got it right. See, I told you I know my folks. God bless you, Brother Solomon. Wise, he's smart little young man too. And she made him one of her background dancers. She didn't know I saw the video. She made him the background dancer. Said he if he do such an if he be the background dancer, he get that reward. I don't know what she rewarded him with, but he back there getting it like he was one of Gladys Knights and the Pips or the Michael Jackson or the Temptations, the Four Tops or something. That's way back. New Edition, well, that's way back. Backstreet Boys, something, I don't know. But he did what he had to do. Hey, Solomon, God bless you too, sir. All right, look down at the screen one more time, and you can see the Mac Media 3 Cash App. It ain't gonna hurt you. You send us one. I guarantee you're gonna be happy when we come back on tomorrow. Don't be laughing at me. You did have your son back there doing the background. Like he was the pimps. He's leaving. He was one of them leaving guys. Leaving, you know. See, he was one of them pimps. I don't know what y'all was singing, but you had him going. He was going too. I don't know what you promised him, but he was going. God bless you again, Brother Solomon. All of our young people that we try to reach. Thank you. I am so happy for the college students. Yes, he did. I'm happy for the college students and those that are just getting out. The class of 2026 who got together, those of you that will be those that just got the class of 2025, those of you that just graduated and everything and that registered to vote with us and cast your vote for the very first time on Tuesday. Hey, my hat's off to you. And they would say, man, I voted, Mr. Mack. I said, that's good. You voted on my block. That's right. Go get a voter registration form. Find out who's on your block that voted. And for the first time, young man voted for the first time. Say, I voted. I got a sticker. Say, I got my sticker. That's right. Put your sticker there and let the people know that the orange man is getting ready to get out of there because it was shockwaves. And we'll talk about him tomorrow. Listen, don't forget, we're going to be on a new streaming service on tomorrow. Look at the screen, folks. I'm not going to say it anymore today or what have you. But your support is welcome and graciously appreciated. Give whatever it is, big or small. You know, I had a kid once sent me through somebody, sent me some change and stuff. And they wanted to, I mean, you'd be surprised who be listening to the Mac Man boys. What that funny looking man, that funny man with the weird voice that come on. But no, I want to thank all of you. I'm happy today. You know why? Because I trust God and he saw us through. And we're going to be okay. To Deacon Alvin Moore, praying for you. We know you're doing well. And to all of those that are taking care of you, your son and your wonderful daughter, she's the head of the family. You know, she runs things, the boss lady of that. That's Miss Sharon Reed. She's the eldest. She runs her brothers, her sons, and everybody else. And they taking wonderful care of Deacon Alvin Moore, who has, he's really been a pillar. I remember when he worked, let me say this, and I'm going to get ready to go. See, I remember people and what they have done. Meacham Youth Center, those of you that lived in the Chicago area on the south side, around 80 something. The Meacham Youth Center, Mother Rose Meacham, and the Meacham Youth Center, man, you talking about somebody that really helped a lot of people. Well, Deacon Moore was one of her helpers. He was one of the persons like a trustee, like he goes over there and he takes, if she needs something done, Deacon Moore go over there and he served Mother Meacham and the Meacham Youth Center. Well, Anthony, I didn't mean to call you that, Apostle, but Apostle Anthony Reed, before he became an apostle, I thought he was a midget because he was so clean. That boy's shoes was shine. I mean, he had leather shoes that were so shiny you could see your face in them. He had a nice, crisp white shirt and a red tie. He says, "My name is Anthony Reed. I go to Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist Church. Pastor O.C. Nix is my pastor." He was a little guy saying that about 3 or 4. I said, "Where y'all get this midget from?" He got says, and he was sitting there asking us questions. Where do you go to church? And who and this and that. When I first met him, you know, at the House of Ferguson. Yeah, you don't know nothing about the House of Ferguson. Y'all, everybody won't know nothing about that. You got to go way back to know about the House of Ferguson. But that's where I met the young boy preacher and his wonderful father and his wonderful grandmother and mother. Deacon Moore's wife was wonderful, sweet lady. And God bless her, Miss Barbara Moore. God bless her spirit. She's a wonderful woman. All of y'all want to say, I remember my folks now. Jessica graduated too. See, I could have had all those graphics up. Congratulations to Jessica Starks, the wonderful proprietor, owner, CEO of JD Scribes and the Bond Group. Bond Group is really growing after that. After they had their we had our the cake wars. That cake wars was something I didn't get there, but I ain't missing nothing else. But listen, all of you, I want to thank you for everything that you've done. This is the MacMan Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That is 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, WKRA. 92.7 on our FM dial. They hold our signal until 2026. But we'd like to welcome WRFU 104.5 on the FM dial in not Holly Springs. They're in Champaign, Illinois. Mika lighting them up there. Hey, Mika just got back from her and her husband just got back from a cruise. Y'all go on some water every now and then. But don't, y'all go out there and enjoy your life. We ain't going to be without. We just got to fight our way through. Listen, I'm leaving you with my affirmation. Let me tell you this. You ain't got to be jealous of nobody. All you got to do is just sit back. God got enough just to bless me and you, and he ain't never going to run out. We will be on our new streaming service tomorrow morning. Get ready for it. Brother Lee Mack will be back. I know he going to be happy. He going to be fussing, but he going to be happy. We'll be back here for the MacMan Morning Show. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all be good. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going a little early, but we're coming back. We're going to be back strong and as powerful as we have been. Y'all continue to help us and continue to keep us in your prayers. We'll see you on Fabulous Friday